Hey guys, this is Crisis 169 coming to you live, aka Mark, bringing you another video of what I call my thoughts topic. Dreamcast guy made this video, so did Review Tech USA, and a few other people made this video. this type of video responding to this question: Is GameStop finally done? If you haven't heard or lived under a rock for the last couple of years, you have known that GameStop was trying to find a buyer to buy the company. Brokers, stock investments, whoever, somebody to interest stock into this company to buy this for $1 billion, whatever it would be, whatever that price tag would have been. Okay, they wanted to spend. GameStop wanted somebody to spend money to keep them afloat because they knew very well that if not, they're going out of business. Now GameStop has finally said in a article saying that they're no longer seeking a buyer. And of course, everybody from Dreamcast guy shooting a flare and confetti in there saying "Ding dong, GameStop's gone." I don't understand that type of being cheerful over that, but I understand people like Dreamcast guy is probably probably a little crazy anyway. No, probably a little statistic anyway. But not in a way that he's at home sharpening his knives and like Freddy Krueger in that hand. I don't think he's insane. I think he just hates GameStop so much that to him it brings joy to watch him fall into the toilet, go down the drain, so to speak. Um, that being that being the truthfulness of it all, is GameStop finally done or not? What is GameStop future now? GameStop tried with a cell phone company. GameStop tried with clothes. GameStop tried everything they could be except be the company that the gamers wanted. The gamers wanted a company like the electronics boutique of Funko Land, if you up in Pennsylvania area. Rhino Games over in X11 where I live in Clarksville. Places like that. They wanted that kind of company. Of course, GameStop being a corporate greed company, they changed and bought up everything like Disney. They bought everybody up, like Disney did. I took everybody out of business. I bought everybody up, bought up all the stores, turned them all GameStop. It became a corporate beating drum to what is now or has been known as GameStop. A few of my friends who work up at one of my friends who work up there at the DFC, where I work up at, he's daytime and weekends. He works part time at GameStop, or probably did. I don't know if he did it or not, still or not. But this is something that, for him, didn't bug him at all. He's a full time job making good money with the DFC. Where everybody else who works up there at GameStop full time, part time, this is the only job they have. So once they go, it's over with. It's like Sears. Sears and our mall went out of business. They're done. Sears is done, and when Anchor Store is gone. There is no coming back from that. Now, Toys R Us came back from that about a year or so ago. And be that as it may, with the underlining approach of the demise of GameStop, where where Butech and especially Dreamcast guy who's just practically shooting confetti off in the air and launching fireworks and launching pyro for the celebration of it. I've been burned by GameStop. I had a friend who passed away of cancer, who used to work in a GameStop here in the mall. That yes, I had some beef with him for a little bit. No, when he worked in GameStop, but I since made a parting with him. I made a peace with him before he succumbed to pancreatic cancer. Really, really sad story about his life. And he worked for GameStop for many years as a store leader, store manager, we want to call it. And because of that, he was a great guy. And to me, that's when GameStop died to me. When he passed away, I haven't been in a GameStop in a while. I buy most of my games digitally now. Like I bought a Resident Evil 2 on the Xbox One X. I bought it digitally, a deluxe edition. Um, been playing it little, liking it. It's pretty fun. It's slower than most games, but I understand it's a survival horror game, so it's going to be slow. Um, but enough about that though. GameStop has brought this upon themselves in the sense that with the future emergence of a 1S diskless, not dickless, but diskless console, rumored to be coming out this year, a 1S or even a 1X, that has no disk drive. Of course, that kind of puts away having a 4K system if you don't have a 4K media player, but whatever. No, it could be a budget console. 1S or even a 1X version of a diskless version. It does 4K, and maybe they put more power into the 1S to make it almost more like a 4K, cheaper version of a 1X. Maybe that may be what they can do. Maybe, um, but time will tell. But time will tell on that one. Time will tell where it is going to be, because there is no guarantee, no guarantee of facts that they would create something like that. And Microsoft would. And why would GameStop sell it? Sell consoles, sell consoles. It's a digital only console. Like they sold Steam machines, okay? This is how funny GameStop is. Okay? Their bread and butter is based upon sorry, is based my rabbit trails kind of thing. I call it rabbit trails. It's based upon games, used games. People who want to play games, buy games, usually buy used games. Well, you can buy them cheaper, but you're giving GameStop 100% of the profit. You buy brand new, you get maybe 20% of the profit. You see what I'm saying there? The 80 goes to the developer and a company like EA, say BioWare, you buy Anthem in the store, and you buy it brand new at GameStop, Anthem and BioWare. Well, EA gets 80% of it, and BioWare gets, I don't know what, maybe 10%, 20. I don't know what much this is for them. But GameStop will get 20% off top. That's what they get. Each game sold, they get 20% or 10%. Make it easier. So $60, they get what, $6 or what it is, 10% of it. Or let's say it's $6 per game. Okay, they get $6 per brand new game. $6 game. If they get some, I'm doing some. I've never done math in my life, kind of mathematics here. Let's do it. $6 per $60 game. Now, if it's $8 game, of course it's different. So you have to understand. Maybe it's whatever. So let's just say it's $6 both sides. GameStop gets $6 per new game they sell, where the rest of the money goes toward EA, Activision, or whoever help John Q. Blow example there gets gets the rest of the 50 something dollars, 50 something, 40 something dollars to the game. So you sell, let's say, a game like Spider-Man, for example, sells close to 10 million copies in less than a month. 10 million copies times $60, or say base game, $60, and you have your price tag there, right there, price tag right there. Now, $6 times 10 million is a lot of money, but they've lost $2 billion last year, and their only game they make more money off the used games of Spider-Man. Say sell for $54 or $40 or whatever it is, they get a whole $40. So they get a whole $40 for their company, and some games get zero because it's called fair use. We have a thing called fair use. I mean, once you buy the game, you can trade it into to participating retailers and get money from it, and they have the right to sell it or do on. They can take it outside and burn it for all they care. And once they buy it off you, practically buying it off you for $7.50 is all those little funny memes back then. Um, and they go out back and they can dance around their underwear and light it on fire and do what they want with it because GameStop can do that. Now, I don't think they do that. I hope they don't do that. But that's what they could do because it's fair use. Once they buy it off you, sign that little thing there, the little keypad. You are no longer holder of that game. GameStop is. So it's a legal binding contract back in your signing, and you give your game, and they give you $7.50 or $10 for that game, whatever it is, and that's why they make the money. They turn around and sell for a 50, 60 bucks, or 54 to 50 to $55, and they make more money off you than GameStop made off of Insomniac. So essentially, they're making more money off people selling used games than they are buying brand new games. That's why they constantly say, "Oh, you can get it used, you can get it used, you can get it used," including the Xbox. You can get Xbox One X used, PS4 Pro, you can get it used because they make more money off the used than they do brand new. Now consoles is different. I think they make a pretty good killing off consoles. A friend of mine who works up at the DFC told me they make pretty decent money off consoles, and because it's hardware that is what GameStop is selling. Software, the games, you can get Game Pass. You can get most of the games on the Xbox and Game Pass for free practically. Sea of Thieves, that's pretty much crap, but whatever. You want to play that kind of stuff. If you like that kind of game with nothing in it. State of Decay 2 and 1. If you like a game that's buggy on the Xbox One X, buy 2. By all means, you'll love it, how buggy it is. But probably better now. Battlefield 5. Now I got it for Christmas. It's fun, but Battlefield 5. Um, you can buy these games and get these games. Not Battlefield 5. I mean, if you have EA access, you can get it for free practically. I mean, but see at these games like I mentioned before, Battlefield 5, you can get from EA access free. So you pop down $60 at GameStop, or you can buy it on the Xbox Store and probably even change it to 1 month to or 6 months and pay $60 and get a bunch of free games for nothing. And probably go to the dollar store and buy a bunch of free games. So not really, you really don't own them, but you're playing them. You can go to the dollar store practically and buy a bunch of and rent a bunch of free games. That's what Game Pass is. It's a rental service. It's the GameFly of Xbox practically. It didn't have Spider-Man and the rest of them because it's not an Xbox exclusive game, Microsoft exclusive game. But the reason the GameStop is going out of business now, or going down this road now, is because they failed to visualize themselves outside of gaming. People can buy used games on Game Pass. You can get Reach on Game Pass. You can get Reach probably on Game Pass right soon. Reach probably going on Game Pass right soon. I guarantee it will. Or be cheap enough where you can just download it off the hard on your console. And most people have done that. Or you can go on Amazon and buy it used, probably less than that. Hopefully working, hopefully not damaged, and get it there. Or go to GameFly, you might get on GameFly maybe, cheap. Buy from GameFly maybe cheap. Or like I said, you can digitally download it to your console and play it there. The Reach still had a big following. Reach came out way back then, and it was the last game that Bungie has done before they gave it over to 343 Studios for doing Destiny. And you see how far that went down the toilet with Destiny and all. But yeah, guys, but EA brought upon themselves. They tried with a cell phone company, failed. They tried with a rental service of the used games and failed. They tried cricket and failed. They tried everything they could and failed because people were no longer buying anything from them. You can go on GameStop right now. You can buy a bunch of cricket and Tinker toys. Okay, look at Hot Topic. It used to be the cool gothic type of, gothic. I'm gothic. I'm black hair, black eyelash, black. My soul's black. Everything is black. I'm a guy. I'm a gothic. I'm a freak. Right? I'm a freak. A little freak. Now they're selling crap that's movie posters and T-shirts and cups and weird stuff and sexual adult things up there. Hot Topic is different. I mean, I think it's Hot Topic. Maybe it's something different. I don't know. Anyway, though, the fact of the matter is, scratch out that one last thing I said, sexual thing. I don't know what the hell he said. I haven't been Hot Topic. No, never really. Because I'm not some gothic teenager. I'm not pale and tragic. Walking around, like a zombie. But Hot Topic has changed. Many companies change. GameStop hasn't changed much. They're the Walmart of game stores. We beat our employees every day with whips. We put salt in their wounds. We tell them they're useless. Oh yeah. Can you keep getting those GameStop or War Pass cards and the GameStop, magazine? If you don't, it comes out a hammer. And practically what it was. A hammer, practically. A lot of times, a lot of rumors I've heard about stuff like that. Okay? And what happened was that the GameStop just fell apart. Their crappy customer service, their useless online ordering system, their rewards program is stupid. I have 32,000 reward points and nothing I can go for really, because it's just useless. They overprice everything. There's so many rewards of games. You can buy this game for 5,000, 6,000 points. And the Sony Awards, delete all my points. And I'm really mad about that one, but a whole different story, different time. And another useless program I think is wrong. Sony Rewards. I've used it only for Sony PlayStation Plus, so I can get that practically for nothing and not worry about making money for it. But GameStop is dead. And if you're an employee of GameStop, I feel sorry for you. I do, because your company is going down the drain, just like Sears has. And I guarantee the corporate people are getting a nice big parachute. If they want to leave, they'll get $25, $30 million too, I guarantee you. While you're scraping by eating beans and tuna fish every day and rice, they're eating lobster and filet mignon. Because why? Because they're powerful and you are not. And I do feel for a lot of people who wish GameStop would go under and ding dong, the bastard child's dead. Well, I don't see that, because where are you gonna go get game advice from? You go online. Okay, you go online. Okay, well, how are you gonna go online YouTube when YouTube is cracking down on a lot of content, where Nintendo is flagging you left and right? You can't show your game content on there. Oh, Twitch. Okay, Twitch is fine too, but everybody wants to turn. But everybody like myself don't want to install 10,000 apps on their Xbox to go watch to go review a game. I shouldn't have to go through the hoops to review a game. See, this is why I miss Tech TV and G4, because this is the best place to go get game information. Yes, it was only weekly. It came out, the game was already out, and the game already had the reviews on them. But you could go out there and literally watch what you want to watch, watch games you want to watch on XPlay, games like that. When that went away, GameStop became the only avenue of game understanding. Now YouTube cracking down and becoming the Nazi Germany of social media. You can't do it. You can't post anything without 20 damn freaking pages of approval from the company that owns the game. The game can be jerks, and they can block monetization if you're trying to get paid for your channel. So now you have people doing it practically for free or not doing it anymore. So essentially, how are you supposed to go up there and go, yeah, you go Rotten Tomatoes and you go Metacritic. Yeah, they're great, but they're not always accurate. They're like IGN. They're not always accurate when it comes to reviewing games. And sometimes, yes, GameStop employees are kind of stupid. I understand that. But you see a game, you see a trailer for it, you walk in there, you see games. Where the people are losing that interest in games. Interest. You can buy a game on Xbox Live, PlayStation Network, but it ain't the same as going to the store and picking one up. The kid at Walmart that's behind the desk who's watching today electronics, tomorrow dog food area, ain't gonna know anything about this Kingdom Hearts 3 crap. He or she ain't gonna give a damn. They're wondering when the break hasn't started yet because the person hasn't come in to work yet. Like it's 3 o'clock. Where's Johnny at? I need to have my break. They don't give a damn about Kingdom Hearts 3 or Anthem. It's not about the fact that GameStop is terrible. Yes, granted, they're a terrible place to trade in games. Yes, I understand that. I traded in an Xbox 360, a PS4 that one was damaged and one was working pretty decently, and I got maybe $200 for all of them. And of course, Jefferson, the guy who passed away of cancer, said, "Well, one controller's not working. It was working 24 hours earlier." And that's where I had my issue with him. But about 2 years later, I made peace with him and I shook his hand, said no hard feelings, and I moved on. Then about 7 years later, he passed away of cancer. It was very sad. I talked to him, periodically, but I went to the one over X11 because I had a better experience over there. It wasn't as crammed busy all the time as it was in the mall. Yes, it's far away from my house, but I went that way anyway for our usual ice cream or whatever I had. An ice cream place that was open. Every payday I go over there, hang out with friends up there. I buy a game or an Xbox Live card or PlayStation Network card or whatever. And I go home and I play games online for the weekend. I'm off, and then I go to work and it's just whatever. But yes, GameStop has burned me too. But I'm not shooting pyro and confetti in there going ding dong and they're gone because I don't believe that's right. Because a lot of people are going to lose their jobs. A lot of people who only have GameStop as an employer are not going to heed the warnings to find their job until they're out of a job. It's hard to find a job with no job. You have no job. When employers realize your job is fading away, they may not hire you or they may tag you along a little longer. They might drag you along a little longer to make you suffer because maybe they don't like GameStop either. To me, I think that's very wrong to do, but that's my opinion on it. That's how I feel by it. It's not being right. It's about what's doing right. And GameStop going out of business to me is bad because now you have small mom and pop areas that have games, but they don't know everything about new games. There's a game rental. There's a game retro place not very far from the old job I used to work at that does not know about brand new games, but know about old games. Well, I want to buy Anthem or whatever. I ain't gonna buy it in there. Oh, you can go online, Google. Yeah, Google. You go Metacritic. Okay, yeah, Metacritic. They might have it at 60%. That could be a good game. They haven't. They've been pretty good with the game reviews. But look at IGN. They gave Resident Evil like a 7 out of 10. Most people are going like 8 out of 10 or 9 out of 10 or 8.5 or 9.5 out of 10, and two of them can get 10 out of 10. There's probably a little more bias in those two channels, but whatever, right? But whatever. So you can't give people, well, go online and look for it. Well, you can't just go on trust. You can't just go read up on every damn thing that comes open. You can't read up on every Tom, Dick, and Harry, John Q example YouTuber that comes online. I review games very few. But after I beat them, after I played a long time, I beat them and I review them. But I don't have screenshots of the game or video of the game because I'm just that lazy. I don't have the money to spend it. And I don't care. But this is a bad thing for GameStop and for us too, because now we ushered in the digital revolution craze, and now people are getting upset. I don't got it. We had no physical copies. Well, you can't have your cake and you can't eat it too. You have to give up something. You're going to give up the fact that you're going to have less freedom online, I guess, then, because now all your games are going to be tied to your hard drive, like they're going to be anyway. So when I heard about this, you know, digital craze in 2013, I realized this is the future, and we're just trying to put the freight train called digital future coming. No putting in snowpacks and trucks and cars in front of it. All it's doing is plowing right through it. And walls right through it, plowing right through it. It's coming, folks. That doesn't mean that when GameStop goes away, it's all over with. Walmart starts selling games. No. What it means is you're going to have to go somewhere else to find your people who know about games. It ain't going to be Walmart. It ain't going to be some retro store that sells, Atari 2600, 7200. It ain't going to be the place to go. You go online, you may get 15,000 different opinions on it. What I'm saying is, guys, we have to understand this of it being a little more than just, okay, this is how it's going to be. It's going to be like this, and like this. It ain't that way. We don't have it that way, folks. Okay? We don't have it that way. There's no rhyme to reason that we should have it like this. I understand GameStop going out is terrible. It is. But they brought it upon themselves. I understand that. But I'm not gonna sit there. I'm not gonna sit there and go year che and cheer and shoot off confetti and pyro in the air like Dreamcast guy was doing practically in his video I watched last night. I do have a sense of not loyalty, but understanding what does it mean to the gaming community. When those GameStop goes out of business, there's gonna be empty holes in malls and stores that can't be filled but by any mom and pop joint. They'll try, but I'll get your gaming news from now. Google it. Good luck with that. You're gonna be reading gaming news for a couple hours. Maybe it's better though. Maybe it's better. Maybe it's better to find somebody who's actually an authentic game reviewer. Maybe an Angry Joe. Maybe a Dreamcast guy. Maybe a ViewTech USA. Maybe Killer Comedy Unleashed. Maybe these people I mentioned. Maybe those people will be better off reviewing games than going to a GameStop or Walmart. But where are you gonna buy that now? You gonna buy at Walmart or are you gonna buy it online? Normally, you go to GameStop, you buy it, you bring it home. So, I know the video's kind of all over the place, and I apologize for that, but that's how my videos are. I have to go and go work out now, guys. This is Mark saying like, subscribe, turn notifications. Leave a comment below. See how well I did my video, but also leave your comments. If you work in a GameStop, how do you feel about GameStop probably shutting down in the next couple months or even a year? How do you feel by that? How do you feel about knowing that your company you work for could be going out of business? And I'm very sorry for you guys on this. I believe it's not right, but it's the nature of the beast. GameStop, your company, employees of GameStop, brought this upon themselves. No one else forced them to do this. No one else forced them to do this kind of stuff. This is Mark saying peace, love. I'll see you guys again at the next Mark Thoughts.